First up is the big story that we have been tracking all day, the ADGP case, which is only getting murkier by the day. Today, Dr. Ravindranath was seen meeting senior officials to get justice in the case. We take you through the latest. Well, this ADGP standoff, in fact, is getting more and more bitter by the hour. Now, KJ George has hit back at Dr. Ravindranath. Home Minister George has said that the government cannot order a CBI probe based on his request and that the CID will conduct an impartial probe into the incident. KJ George has also said that action will be taken against the guilty. Earlier, ADGP Dr. Ravindranath appeared before the CID for investigation today. He was questioned by officials at the CID office near Chalukya Circle. High Ground Sub-Inspector Ravi and Cubbon Park Inspector Uday Bhaskar were also questioned. The long walk to justice continues for Ravindranath literally as he walked from his residence at HSR layout to the CID office. He then walked from the office all the way to the DG's office. Meanwhile, Home Minister KJ George met Governor Bharadwaj to apprise him of the situation. Ravindranath, of course, was accused of clicking obscene pictures of a woman at a cafe in Cunningham Road on May 26th. And ever since, there's been a galato of sorts that has broken out. In fact, the Home Ministry has been involved. The entire police department has been involved. And Home Minister KJ George today, in reply to the ADGP's request for a CBI probe, has stated that the CID will continue their investigations and that they will conduct an impartial probe. My colleague Nabila joins us over the phone line with more information. Nabila, if you could take us through the latest.
Right, Akshita, we're tracking down Ravindranath. He walked out of the DG office just now. He went to have lunch. We're right now standing outside. He's having his lunch inside a coffee shop on Vittal Mandya Road right now. And he's with a friend. He seems, he doesn't look depressed as of now. He looks fine. He looks a little relieved. He's just seated down on his chair and having a cup of coffee at a coffee shop right on Vittal Mandya Road. Standing right outside, and right before this, Ravindranath met with the intelligence department within the DG office. We don't know what transpired because Ravindranath is not willing to divulge any details with regard to that. As of now, only investigations are on. Ravindranath seems to be making every effort possible to make himself heard. Also he's tried as much to make sure that the COD and the CID record his statement, but none of them are willing to. So he seems a little helpless.
With regards to the fact that there will not be a CBI investigation into the case, it was much expected that the CID will continue, and of course they have begun their investigations as well.
Supporters of Ravindranath and also Ravindranath, because they always demanded, from day one, for a CBI probe, only because of the magnitude and the intensity and the high-profile people involved in this case. Therefore, he demanded for a CBI probe so that it's free from any pressure and any sort of, any sort of government pressure or the police department's pressure. But clearly, the Home Minister did not approve of it. Even though the Home Minister that investigations can't be, can't take place. Department, the officials claim that they will need at least 15 days to complete the investigation, whereas Ravindranath, on the other hand, says the CID does not need 15 days to complete the investigation. They're just trying to prolong the process and delay it. He does not know why they're delaying it by 15-20 days. It's not needed. He also says that they're not willing to take my statement. They're not willing to arrest me. He has a lot of complaints on him. to the complainant and the accused. He says we can't say anything because it'll be like prejudging the case even before the investigations are complete. So as of now, the CID is mum. Investigations are on, and Ravindranath is literally helpless, walking around, looking around, trying to seek help from every quarters here.
Right, Nabila, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Those are the updates for you there. Ravindranath doing all he can. He has met with several senior officials. He was just a couple of minutes back at the police headquarters, and he has been walking his way through the city almost. He started from his home early in the morning, made his way to Vidhana Saudha, then went on to the DG office. So he has been meeting with several people, including KSRP officials, and we'll have to wait and watch to see if any of his efforts bear fruit, if in fact things will go his way. But of course, as of now, a minor blow for him is that the CBI will not be brought in to investigate this case. Investigations will be carried on by the CID. Well, earlier BJP as well as the ugly spat, saying that the government was not taking any action.
ಮತ್ತು ಗೃಹ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಘಟನೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಆಡಳಿತ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಗಮನಿಸಲಾರ್ದೇ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೊಲೀಸರೇ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೇ ಇವತ್ತು ಕಚ್ಚಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. KSRP ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್
he has been gunning for the Congress's throat there with this incident, stating that there is absolute lawlessness and no coordination within the Home Ministry and the Police Department, and calling for KJ George to step down. In fact, a lot of updates happening by the hour. This case came to light on May 26th, and Dr. Ravindranath on his part has a few basic to continue with his that he would resign from IPS services, and of course his resignation has not moved yet. Today, along those lines, he met with the Chief Secretary Kaushik Mukherjee of the Karnataka government, calling for the same. He requested that his resignation is that Ravindranath has been calling again and again for his arrest, and this time around once again he went in fact, even before the arrest, since Ravindranath had asked the investigating officer to record his statement, that the complaint has been filed against unknown persons. And let's listen to what ADGP Dr. Ravindranath had to say today.
ನನ್ನ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆಯನ್ನು ತಕ್ಷಣ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ರವಾನಿಸಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ನನ್ನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅವರು 48 ಗಂಟೆ ಸಮಯ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕಳಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟು IPS ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ತಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವನೆ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರ ಅನುಮತಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ COD ಕಚೇರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ DG CID ಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ ವಿಪಿನ್ ಗೋಪಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವರು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ನಂತರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಯಾವ ಅಪರಾಧಕ್ಕೆ 7 ವರ್ಷ ಒಳಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ